morning to all of you in Texas. I'll tell you that the state of Texas is close to my heart. I've lived there in all the main cities of San Antonio, Dallas, and Houston, and just never got to come to Austin to live there. But I spent 12 years of my life there, and so just so glad to be with all of you, arriving at least virtually from Atlanta. I'm the founder of TiE University, Dr. Paul Lopez, and currently board chair in TiE Atlanta chapter. I just want you to all breathe, first of all. I know today is an important day for you, but just breathe, and I know you're going to do well. How do I know that? Because you're all winners. Look, you're all spending your morning, unlike your peers, in sitting in on a competition, pitching your idea, your venture, your wonderful possibilities. And I want to say thank you, and just remember you're winners no matter what. I'd also like to say thank you to the judges, the mentors, the organizers, because you're fulfilling our mission of empowering college students to become entrepreneurs. But here's my message that I'd like to leave, at least the folks who are part of the team, that here's how I would spend my next couple of hours, and also be thinking about the piece of homework I'm going to give you that I think can be life-changing. Okay? I.e., think about one key action that you'll pick up today where you can help others, either during this particular competition or ones that you're going to meet through the TiE Texas program, where you can use your superpower to help them. And also pick up one key action that would allow you to become a better entrepreneur by taking your idea either to the market, getting it readier, and if you're already in market, scaling. I'll come back to that. So why do I say all of this? For three reasons. Number one is I think you're just at the beginning of a wonderful journey of entrepreneurialism. And how do I know that? Because small seeds do grow into an incredible variety of plants and trees. I'll give you specific examples. I found TiE University here in Atlanta, in the state of Georgia, back in 2013, because I watched some high schoolers who at that time were being mentored by our local chapter just stand up on a stage at TiECon Atlanta and get so proud of the work that they were doing to launch a venture. And I decided that particular year that we needed to do something like that in a formalized way for university students. I know today the university ecosystem has grown, but back in that time, we weren't doing enough. And we had 8 colleges represented, 12 teams, and I thought, wow, this is a good start. Don't know where it'll go. But as you've heard in the video, boy, we're in 24 countries already. We had 1,455 teams last year. This year, 1,399 teams across multiple countries, all pitching their idea and building the ecosystem around the collegiate student team. What an incredible story. I think that I never thought about that 10 years ago. We're in our 10th year anniversary, but only 5 years on a global scale because the global team asked me to spread the story and make it an enabler for all of you way back about 5 years ago. By the way, Bill Gates says we tend to overestimate the short term and underestimate the long term. How true. Here's a couple other examples. Michael Dell, sitting in his dorm room in Austin, Texas, back in February of 1984, launched Dell Technologies. I'll bet he just thought he was solving a small problem, that he could do something about it. Today, that organization is now valued at $31 billion and has 158,000 employees whose lives they're impacting, and millions of customers all around the world. I'm a big Dell laptop aficionado, so I know that they make good products. I'll give you another example out of Texas. I got to meet a person named Gary Keller. If you don't know Keller Williams Realty, they're one of the top 10 companies in the state of Texas. Back then, in 1983, he thought, let me just create a better realty company. I'm going to create one where we train our employees, we train our customers, we train our buyers. And I'll tell you, I got to meet him. He's a guitar playing, Bible user, kind of person who believes what he says and goes out and becomes an incredible believer and teaches others what he believes, that they can be better than how they start. Today, he has 130,000 employees and is the largest franchise realty company, bar none, in North America, Keller Williams Realty. There are a couple of examples, between TiE University, Michael Dell's company, and Gary Keller's company. And you know what? It's very possible that among your group today in Austin, Dallas, or Houston, there is one of you that could be the next story that we tell. So that's sort of a story around small seeds can grow into a variety size of plants and trees, and it's up to you how you water it, how you take the idea forward beyond the competition today. Okay. Number two is, I think during the competition today, you can give yourself a new title that maybe you've not thought about. You're a solutionist. You're going to pitch today about a real problem and how you have a venture, a product or service that will be a great solution for the marketplace. Convince yourself of that. And I suspect you're already convinced, or try to convince the others appropriately during your pitch session. And take then their feedback to heart, because you will be getting feedback from the judges today. You've gotten feedback from your mentors. So remember, your new title is solutionist, among many other things that you have, that you're on your path, as on your career path. And so I'll come back to what I started out with. I'm joining the TiE University ecosystem. It will be where you get to join forces, rub shoulders. Don't just think today is the end. Today is just one of the pathway points on a long journey of being a wonderful entrepreneur. If you believe that, you can still go work for IBM like I did, or Deloitte, or somebody else, but you could still take your idea forward, become part of the family. And remember, the thing I said was the homework that could be life-changing. Find one key action today to use your superpower to help somebody else on their entrepreneurship journey. And then take one thing away from the feedback, from what you learned, whether you choose to go forward with it. I hope you will. You can pivot. And I know you will have a great competition. By the way, for those of you who are winners and choose to come out to Silicon Valley in early May, I'm looking forward to meeting you in person. Look out for me. Ravi Ramat or one of the others can certainly get you in touch. I look forward to hearing about the great successes, not just today, but in the years ahead. Have a wonderful pitch competition there in Texas. Thank you.